Okay, I'm getting ready to bring in a winter project. Well, to attempt to bring in a winter project. We're going to see if this thing will pull it or not. It's not going to steer or control very good at all with that tire completely off the rim. Now the tent trailer doesn't move whatsoever, so I gotta be exact. Yeah, I don't know about pulling this thing. You're most likely saying to yourself, that's a piece of junk. Well, you'd be right. Yes, it is. Why do I need this? I don't. Not whatsoever. However, somebody might. I think it's fixable. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go through it, and I'll start with the axle, and I'll go through everything. And if it looks doable, I'll fix it up. I do still have the papers for this thing. I've owned it for quite some time. It's been in the family forever, since early 70s, I believe. So we'll just take a quick look at it, what it looks like now. I'll show you some of the finer points of this thing. Well, what it is it's a Woods Cavalier 1969 tent trailer. I've looked on the internet, and I'm thinking this might be the only one left on this planet anyways. Okay, so, well, looking at the license plate, November 98. So it was driven just a few short years ago. It was used. Well, almost 24 short years ago was the last time I actually insured it. Looking at the tail lights though, they're good, and that's right there reason enough to fix her up. You can see the paint is it's a little lacking luster. However, looking underneath, it's galvanized. The whole thing is galvanized. So there shouldn't be all that much in the way of rust. The wood on the top, it can't much be called wood anymore. It's more of a combination of water, rot, and black mold. But that's okay. That's easy to fix. Now this old pile of boards sitting on top of it, that at one time formed a kind of a snap together picnic table that comes out the back on this side here, and then on the other side over here it had a board. It attaches onto there for your cook stove. So yeah, your eating and cooking mostly would be done outside in this thing. Okay, looking at the front, well, it's seen better days too, but once again, it seems to all be fixable, mostly, sorta, kinda. One of the things about this is there's gonna be no such thing as buying parts. Most of these parts are kinda, the only ones left are the ones on it. Like this jack, for instance. It has a slight curve to it. It's a cool mechanism the way it works, where this is just two flat pieces of metal with holes drilled through them, and then there's a spring that sits down inside between these two pieces of metal. You squish these two pieces of metal together, and the jack, well, in a perfect world, moves up and down. You let them off, and it stays stable. Benjamin, you're getting pretty close to the camera there, dude. It's okay. It's okay. You're a pretty good boy, and you're good. You don't hardly ever knock the camera over, do ya? Okay, so yes, I'm gonna have to find somebody to make me some of these. I don't think they'll be that difficult to make, as long as everything underneath is good. Now there's one more thing here that's that'll have to get made is there's little snaps and they slide back and forth in this track. I'll see if I can get an example of the snaps, and they look like they'd be fairly easy to recreate. Okay, tires, yeah, they don't look so good. They're actually both off the rim and pretty much garbage. Rims, probably pretty much garbage. Hubs, probably pretty much garbage. The only thing I'm hoping that is still good will be the axle and the springs and whatnot. We shall see. As far as like amenities inside, there's zero. I may come up with something and install some creature comforts. Mostly what is good about this thing is I used to tow it with in the States they call them Geo Metros. That little 1000cc 3-cylinder car. I used to tow it with one of them. So you can tow it with almost anything. Well, I guess you can tow it with anything if you can tow it with one of them. It basically is kind of a big box where you can put all your stuff in and take out into the forest. You can fit a ton of crap in one of these things and tow it behind a tiny little car. Albeit maybe not completely safely, but whatever. I did it. Did it for years. And the top, it's obviously all this comes out and gets way bigger, and then it has a canvas top. The canvas top, well, it's in the house, and when I put it there 24 years ago, it was still in fine shape, no rips or anything, so I'm hoping the canvas top is still good. So basically everything you see here has to be made good. And oh, I was gonna show those. Yeah, these things here I have to recreate. So all that is a snap on a washer. It kind of looks like to me. I'll just find the right size washers, find the right size snaps, and incorporate the two together with it's like they're riveted. I think they might even be called snap rivets or something, I don't know. We'll call them that. So I guess some of my videos are going to be the progress of this thing. I'll still have my outside videos as well. But when it gets extremely cold outside, I have something inside to work on. Okay, so I guess that's probably it for this video. Thanks for watching, and next one's coming out soon.